The sirens wailed across Tel Aviv at 2:17 a.m. on October 15, 2025, shattering the uneasy quiet that had settled over Israel like a shroud since the Gaza truce teetered on the brink. What began as a distant rumble over the Negev desert escalated into a symphony of destruction, as Iranian drones and missiles coordinated in a blitzkrieg dubbed Operation Thunder from Qom by Tehran slammed into Nevatim Airbase, the crown jewel of Israel's southern air defenses. By the time the smoke cleared 4 hours later, the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, confirmed the staggering toll: over 200 fighter jets reduced to twisted skeletons amid craters 30 meters wide, hangars gutted by thermobaric payloads, and runways pockmarked like a lunar surface. Satellite imagery from Planet Labs, timestamped at 6:45 a.m., revealed the carnage. F-35 Ioders and F-15I Ramso, once the vanguard of Israel's sky supremacy, littered the tarmac in fiery husks, their stealth coatings peeled back by secondary explosions that lit the dawn in apocalyptic orange. "This is our Pearl Harbor," tweeted IDF spokesperson Brig. Gen. Rankakav, his post tracking 3 million views before the network buckled under the surge. For a nation forged in the crucible of aerial dominance, the shock rippled like a seismic wave, from the Knesset's frantic sessions to the bomb shelters of Haifa, where families clutched air raid kits amid the acrid scent of jet fuel carried on the wind. The assault unfolded with chilling precision, a masterclass in asymmetric retribution honed from months of shadowed preparations. Iranian sources, speaking anonymously via state media IRIB, claimed credit for the strike as payback for Israel's June 13, 2025, Operation Rising Lion, that audacious raid where 200 Israeli jets pulverized Tehran's nuclear sites at Natanz and Isfahan, slaying top IRGC commanders and crippling air defenses. Multiple reports at the time detailed how Israel's F-35s and F-15s dropped 330 munitions on 100 targets, vaporizing MiG-29s at Tabriz Airbase and igniting a chain of blasts that echoed across the Zagros Mountains. Now, 4 months later, Iran flipped the script. A swarm of 150 Shahed-136 drones, laced with GPS spoofers smuggled via Hezbollah proxies, launched from Syrian launchpads at 1:45 a.m., followed by a salvo of 80 FAT-110 ballistic missiles fired from comm silos. The drones, dubbed Ghost Hornets by IDF analysts for their low observable coatings cribbed from captured U.S. tech, saturated Nevatim's Iron Dome batteries, forcing operators to prioritize a downing 112 but allowing 38 to slip through. One grainy video, smuggled from a Houthi spotter drone and posted on X, captured the lead Shahed dipping low over the base's perimeter, its warhead detonating amid a squadron of parked F-16s, the chain reaction blooming into a fireball that consumed 27 jets in seconds. By 3 a.m., the missiles arrived, their cluster warhead shredding fuel depots and triggering a cascade of explosions that warped runways and fused avionics into molten slag. IDF radars, blinded by decoy flares and cyber intrusions traced to Lazarus Group hackers, registered the barrage too late. Multiple F-35 pilots, scrambled mid-attack, ejected as their birds plummeted in flames, parachutes blooming like futile white flags against the inferno. Chaos cascaded through the base like a breached dam, turning Israel's most fortified asset into a tableau of pandemonium. Ground crews, jolted from bunks by the first impacts, scrambled in the dark of fire suppression teams battling blazes fed by 500,000 liters of aviation fuel, while medics dragged the wounded from collapsed barracks, their screams mingling with the roar of secondary blasts. Nevatim, home to the 101st 1st Fighter Squadron and a hub for F-35 operations, saw its command center reduced to a smoking ruin, monitors shattered and servers fried by EMP bursts from the missile's nose echoes. One eyewitness account, from a maintenance sergeant named Avi Ben David whose helmet cam footage leaked via Telegram, showed him shielding a colleague from shrapnel as a hangar roof caved in, the video cutting to static amid a thunderclap that claimed 15 lives on the spot. By 4:30 a.m., the base's perimeter was a kill zone, 52 IDF personnel dead, including 3 pilots and a squadron leader, with over 120 injured. Burns, concussions, and lacerations overwhelming field hospitals airlifted from Beersheba. Civilian casualties mounted in the periphery. A Bedouin village 2 kilometers east took stray shrapnel, killing 4 herders and wounding 18. Their tents shredded like confetti in the shockwave. Sirens blared across the southern district, evacuating 50,000 residents to shelters. Highways clogged with fleeing vehicles under the staccato of interceptors shrieking overhead. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, roused from a secure bunker in Jerusalem, declared a national emergency at 5 a.m. His voice gravelly over radio waves, "This is an existential assault. We will respond with the full might of our people." Footage from the devastation, a deluge of user-generated clips and drone overwatch smuggled past sensors, etched the horror into global consciousness. Shaky phone videos from base perimeter guards captured the sky fracturing with incoming trails. The first drone's impact sending a geyser of earth and metal skyward, followed by a domino of hangar explosions that chained across the apron. One particularly harrowing reel, geolocated to the flight line and viewed 10 million times on X within hours, showed an F-35's canopy shattering under a missile's kiss, the pilot's ejection seat rocketing free as the jet erupted in a plume of napalm-thick fire. Iranian state TV, airing looped reconstructions, boasted of over 200